Hey guys, let's see. If you could tell by the title, I'm gonna try and fly the Thrustmaster tflight hotas4. It's relatively fun. I've done it before, a little bit, just to test it out. And, this is my first time flying it into battle, so, I'm probably gonna die because I was setting up the live stream. Well, that's alright, let's engage this, thing. F4. The only thing that I've had a problem with it so far is well, two problems I'll address. Make that three. You know what? I'll address the problems after the battle. Let's just see how this works. Other than that, the flying experience is slightly better than a controller. If you're looking to get more serious with flight simulators or games, I recommend going into something like this. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, if you could not tell, I kind of suck. Even if I did have a controller, I would probably still suck. But you know what? I'm a pleb who plays on arcade, so it doesn't matter.
An enemy has captured the airfield. We can't let him keep it.
The only problem is with the stick is when I let my hand go, is it slightly pulls up, and then I lose speed, and overall it's kind of bad. But it's just it's small things.
A little more effort and victory will be ours.
You're gonna basically destroy yourself. And overall, if you're trying to get out of line of fire, it's slightly a bit of a chore.
The airfield is ours. We must hold it.
Other than that, this controller is really fun. It's some of the buttons it's hard to reach, like the R3 button, but once you get used to it, it's quite a blast. I'm actually surprised I'm doing decently well at driving. Flying, and I suck, Especially with my engine shot out. I should be dying pretty soon. There we go, all landing gear is destroyed. And I'm not within range to get repaired, so most I can do is hope my ricochets can hit something. The throttle sometimes gets stuck in the middle, but that's alright. All it means is that you get stuck at 50 and you can't go above 50, or else you can go way too above 50. I'm pretty sure is somewhat comfortable.
Let's keep the pressure on. Victory is close.
The best way I can put it is that it feels loose at first, unless you put pressure on it. And if you couldn't tell right there, I accidentally made a mistake, and I'm flying a plane that I didn't mean to. So, you know, I'm gonna end up dying because this thing doesn't have landing gear. Um, One of the problems is that if you do buy it, out of the box it comes detached. These are a bit flimsy, and they will rock, and they will fly up. So it feels more comfortable if you connect the two together. But
The enemy has captured
when
the
you do,
airfield.
you don't get like the full experience. So you end up, you know, having to deal with the medium. Mediums don't feel that good. But I've had fun so far. Even though I like planes and I like planes a lot, I should say. I probably would end up buying something like steering wheel or something that could help me with planes, not planes, tanks rather than planes in this game.
Attack the A point.
Probably because those tend to be heavier, and these right now, my entire platform just lifted because I was pushing forward. So I would have to lift the entire thing and then press X and then increase my resistance on the whole stick. That way I don't slam it forward and it flies forward.
Keep it up and victory will be ours.
Flying bombers with this isn't too fun either. You just have to go guns ho and hope you die. And I'm pretty sure on other things like first-person shooters, it would detect it as a gamepad. And because R1 is where the trigger is, it's pretty good. Let's see how we would do. Oh, we can still fly the plane in this mode. We look with the directional hat. That's cool, so we can, nope, pull down, and then turn that way. The only problem is that with my directional hat, it's pretty quick, but it's not pressure engaged, so what I'm saying doesn't make any sense, and that's pretty good, you know? And he just almost ripped off my wing. And it's better if I let them shoot, because using a directional hat to fire isn't ideal. But when you fly other stuff and you're going for ground attacks, then it's really, really fun, because all you have to deal with is your throttle and when you choose to die. And in this game, when you choose to die is all the time. On the joystick itself, though, to turn the rudder like that, you have to turn the joystick, which isn't that comfortable, and it feels awkward, but once you get the hang of it, it feels slightly better, and you're able to do slightly tighter turns. But it's probably just better if you use the pads on top of the throttle. And I end up taking my entire hand off the joystick and I just move it slightly. That way I have more control, and I almost killed myself. Alright, you know what?
We captured the airfield.
Let's just...
Now we need to hold it.
We lost so much points because we killed a friendly. We killed, yep. You know, sometimes I wonder, man, am I decent at this game? No, I suck. I killed a Yak 1 when he was on the runway, so, you know, what to do best. You hope they crash. Pulling up isn't helping. Let's hope slamming our stick to the right side would help. Nope, they tore off our wing.
We're ahead of
And they're reloading. Well, that's good. Okay. That was weird. Oh. On the box, it's specifically targeting War Thunder because that's one of the main flight sims, if you will, on PS4, and they're very adamant on this is licensed for the PS4, and if you you I forgot what I was gonna say. Anyways, this game is fun, this thing is fun, I'm gonna just shut up and then show you my slightly improved gameplay with the joystick. If you know me in real life, you just ask to come over and I'll probably let you use my joystick. I meant that in the worst way possible. Also, the great thing with this is that you can hit throttle 101%, so you go slightly faster than 100% without having to hit WEP. I forgot what it means. I think it's War Emergency. I forgot what the P stands for. But it's really, really fun. You press square, you see you're about to die, and you're like, oh, gotta kill myself. You just put the throttle down, pull up, hope your bombs didn't reload, hope to find them, slam buttons, find something else, and then zoom in. The only problem is it's a bit too quick to churn. You have to sometimes set your directional hat to change where you're looking. But I got a hit when I usually don't. And sometimes you forget to hit square, and the joystick, not the joystick, the throttle feels slightly uncomfortable. I feel like it was designed to feel comfortable, but it's not. I have generally bigger hands, so I don't know how it would be for people with smaller hands. This is me pulling the stick as hard as I can, and with the certain planes, you can probably get some pretty close stunts up, and you can, win the war. Except, with my setup, there's no winning. Alright, I just took a screenshot because if I didn't get that friendly kill, I would have had 6,000 Silver Lions, and I'm always short on Silver Lions. So you know what? Let's just go. Not enough Golden Eagles, alright? Let's see, R1 is pulling the trigger, so we can fly the Stuka, or drop bombs. Let's just go left. We can go with Russian, because we all know Russians are best in this game. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Moving my stick actually moves the thing. Alright. Fire the BB-1. I'm gonna call them hummingbirds because that's what they feel like to me. I don't care what they actually call them. Let's see, what else can we fly and feels decently cool? I feel like the best thing to fly is probably these. And for the first time in forever, I'm gonna fly realistic battles. So I'm gonna die. Hold on, I have to fix some settings. Oh, and every single time you go in, for some reason, I don't know why, the controls switch over to custom, and it switches you back over to mouse aim. So you end up having to go and press options every single time, switch the settings back, and then having to slam your stick from side to side, hoping that it'll open the box for joystick hotas4. Oh, Thrustmaster rights reserved. I don't know, the title that they give it on War Thunder is extremely long. Anyways, leave a dislike if you want to see tank gameplay and you hate planes. Guarantee you at least I'll get 3 dislikes. That's more likes than I'll ever get in a single video. Yeah, no. This game, no. Come on, game. There we go. Is finicky with some of the stuff, as you just saw. So 15% because I'm using a joystick, and I'd rather use a controller until I get comfortable with the joystick. Sometimes you have to remember to center your throttle, or else it'll mess up your entire setup when you opt for Thrustmaster option in your controls. Nine people waiting for battle in Russian planes. For tier 1, rank 1, trash rank. I feel like tank gameplay is probably a bit more either pay to win or you have to be very skilled to win most battles or engagements. For me, in most of my other videos, it was dumb luck. Driving an M4 Sherman and hiding and just hill diving with that really great depression is so good until you realize the armor sucks where the transmission meets the front axles, and you're just destroyed when you get over that hill. The only problem with that mode is whenever I play with Guatemalan Beast, is that whenever I do play with them, it tends to be us talking and playing and telling each other what happened 2 seconds ago and cutting each other off. Oh, if you can't tell with that creaking noise, I need a new mic because it's starting to get old and feeling cheap again, because it was only $20 and it's lasted me probably 2 years. Hey, that's good. We're Realistic Battles Operation Honolulu. No respawn. I think I've been to Honolulu once. I just been in some other city in Oahu for majority. I've been to Pearl Harbor, so I'm pretty sure I've been to Honolulu quite a few. Nope, I haven't been to Honolulu. It's way too far away. I've only been to Pearl Harbor and the places near there. Alright. The joys. So, first of all, before I go in, might as well set my controls now. Simplified controls, realistic controls, there we go. Press triangle, air, slam the stick from side to side, leave it, slam the stick, there we go, till you reach Thrustmaster, let go, it doesn't do that, alright, and then press OK, it's talking about ground, continue anyway, this is for the planes, click resume, and then just hope with all your heart, hope for the best. I'm gonna take a full tank because I end up flying really badly. Airpoint 1 because I suck at flying. Targeting distance, yep. And then let's hit square. And then let's just go slightly under throttle. There we go. There we go. That way we're just at wasting our fuel and let's make a slow climb. Now right now my hand isn't on the joystick. I kept it off. That way, because my hand weighs quite a bit, I will slam the stick by quite a bit as well. So I'm just slightly pushing it at the base. That way I can make minute adjustments until I feel it's just right. And I'm surprised one of my subscribers went and saw my video as it came out, because usually people don't. So let me search up someone, because right next to me I have a laptop, and I'm going to do thingy thingies to see if I can send him something. Past live streams, nope. Because I have a friend that's been on YouTube for quite a while. I don't know how long, but he's been making videos alongside me at some points. And I want to see if I'll get him to go on.
Somebody attack him!
And I'm probably gonna die because I'm not looking at my screen.
Destroy the target!
Comment. Alright. So, because I suck, we're not gonna go for planes. I have rockets on, but we're not gonna go for planes. Dive. This is one of the few times that I somewhat hate using the rudders, and I kind of wished I had an RJ12 rudder system that Thrustmaster sells, but it tends to be at around this date, tends to be around the same as the hotas does itself. And that E5M is coming in pretty close, almost passed out there. Pull up a little bit. And as they're distracted, I'll take out the boats. My rockets probably aren't strong enough to take them out. And that HE-51 will probably get me. Even though it's an HE-51, it will get me. Alright, let's go up. L3 is to fire rockets. Fire a pack of 2. See how close they get. Oh dear, we're going into hell. Alright. It's now or never. I only got one hit, son of a... Yeah, I suck. Cargo ship, no. Search for something else. There we go, landing craft, landing craft. Red square.
We have taken the initiative.
Pilot knocked out. Shot down by cargo ship. 111 score. Return to hangar, sure as hell I will. I suck. And I should probably start with Americans. Wow. I'll be right back. We'll be out for a little bit. I'll be back.
Hey.
That was weird. Alright. Sorry for that delay. Oh, I had to rush downstairs. I'm tired. Alright, we're gonna... Son of a... Alright, so here's the deal. I haven't been online forever. I bought a joystick. I bought a hotas, right? You know, figure out what hotas stands for. Doesn't matter, you'll have to search it up. HOTAS. Tried it out. It's fun.
I see you are back.
But the only thing with the hotas is the directional hat.
Finally.
When you're looking, it flies. It will... Yes, victory. I don't get much out of the victory, but it sure was something. So, it's probably going to kill me. Let's do an aerialistic battle with signed Germans.
Emoji smiling face with sunglasses. Emoji smiling face with sunglasses.
Oh, hey, Fire Skull. It has been a while, and I got a hotas. And boy, hotases. Mine originally should have cost around $70,
You know who it is.
I cut 29 off. I'll be right back. Someone's calling me.
I'm coming for you.
Yeah. Well, that was slightly embarrassing. Controls. As you could tell, I would start leaning to the right, and that was just my stick leaning to the right by itself. That was my hand leaning on it. That's my hand leaning on it. That's pretty bad, right? Over and take off. Let's check out the map. That's not the map. Check out the map. We can probably, even though our bullets are set to air targets, we do have freedom rounds. Pretty sure they're freedom rounds, so we'll go take out some ground targets.
The enemy is taking the initiative.
The other thing with this setup is that the plastic, you're able to feel that it feels somewhat cheap, which tends to happen sometimes with Thrustmaster, but with the there we go, have them spotted.
Destroy hostile base.
You should probably fit something at the bottom so it doesn't feel that cheap. You'll probably end up with something good. Also, I tend to look down a couple of times to see what buttons I'm pressing. I have done a couple of times where I didn't have to look down. Truthfully, out at least one of them. Not with it. Not with the hotas. I missed all of them. So you know what? I'll bring down my throttle. I'll turn. There we go. I have my artillery sighted. Out the throttle so I don't
If we
kill
don't do
myself.
something fast, the enemy will win.
Anyways, in here you're able to see your hands, what they do, pulling trigger. It's me spamming every single button I have. Somehow I'm not at the bottom of the list. I have one death. And yet someone who dropped some more bombs than me is below me. Now on PS4, you get max graphics. Look at that loader. Now look at that.
Reloading. Heading to the base.
Even my wings. Actually, no, that's how it's painted. That's how the metal looks.
The enemy is winning. We must counterattack.
Alright, well, that concludes our quick gameplay with it. It's good for its price.